everyone, Dan here and welcome back to another video where today I am back with the magic pen because I'm going to be drawing 3 more of your awesome comments from the previous Draw Your Comments video. There's some awesome ones to be drawn, so let's do this. So the first one is from Kerry Warman and she asked me to draw a squirrel walking his pet meatball. Any of you guys got a pet meatball? No? So the first thing we're going to need for this one is a meatball. Look at that juicy, juicy meatball. That looks super tasty. So we're going to put the meatball down here because I want to put the squirrel over this way. And I think that looks pretty nice. And he's leaving kind of a saucy trail everywhere. But that's fine. So now that we've got our meatball that looks absolutely tasty, we are going to add some big old... Oh my goodness, what happened there? What's happening? What's happening? That's better. We're going to add some big old googly eyes. There we go. Look at that. Oh, actually... I might add some glasses to this guy. Let's do that. There we go. That's gonna look awesome. Now we just need to fill in the white bits. And then we've got ourselves 2 big old little eyes. You know what? I'm actually gonna pass on the glasses. Let's rub that out real quick. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. Okay, let's add the eyeballs. Just like this. Big old eyes. Look at that. He's gonna look awesome. Then we need the big white bits in the middle to make him look super kawaii. And there you go. You got yourself a juicy meatball, but he does need himself a big mouth too. So we can either do a mouth like this that goes like smiley smiles, or we can go one step further and add it like that. I think that one looks better. There we go. How does that look? And I think we're going to add 2 big white buck teeth as well, because we want this guy to look really cute because he's a pet after all. And then we'll have to get our little owner who is a squirrel. For some reason. Da, 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 da. There we go. Big old buck teeth. Looking good. Okay, there's our pet meatball. Actually, no, he needs a collar and stuff. He's a pet. So to do a collar, we need to go all the way around like this. And then we need to add a tag on it as well. That's not too big. That looks pretty good. And we also need to color it in yellow as well because it needs to be nice and shiny just in case this little meatball gets lost. Right. I need a squirrel now. Now, what I was gonna do was I was gonna grab a squirrel from the internet, but I think I'm gonna try and do one myself. So, if we do like an ear like this, is that what a squirrel's ear looks like? I have no idea, but I know they have like a big, long face. There you go. There's the start of a squirrel. And then we need the arm going like this. There you go. This is gonna look nothing like a squirrel. Oh my goodness. Right, let's do the body. There we go. Oh my goodness. This squirrel looks absolutely awful. Oh my word. I think this might be savable. I have no idea if this is savable, but we're gonna try. We add a belly to it just like this. And then we add the lead as well, which is attached to the meatball. But now we need to try and save this squirrel because it ain't looking too good. I think I'm saving it. Guys, I think I'm saving it. There we go. That's looking good. But now I need to give it like an ear at the back as well because I have 2 ears. Yeah, that's not too bad actually. Right, let's add some color. And we also, oh my goodness, I forgot to add a tail. It's tail time, bushy squirrel. So let's go like this and give it a big old bushy tail. There we go. That's looking good for a tail. If I was a squirrel, I'd be extremely pleased with that kind of tail. Now, don't ask me why, but I'm going to do this squirrel orange. Now, there's lots of different colors of squirrel. I know that, like, gray and I think there's red. Gray and red are, like, the main 2 colors of squirrel. But this one's going to look like kind of a squirrel mixed with a Charmander. But that's cute. Yes. Yes, the squirrel is born. This is looking so cool. Right, let's add a color for the belly that's almost the same color as the meatball. And then we need to add a background, a little bit more features to the squirrel because he needs a mouth. He's a happy squirrel. And then we're almost done. Nice. Okay, so what does a squirrel's mouth look like? It's just like a normal kind of... Is it going to look creepy if I add that? Yeah. That's so creepy. What about this? And then add like 2 nostrils as well. Yes! Yes! Actually, let's go for something like that. That kind of looks a bit better, I think. Yeah, that's not too bad. Now, the real question is, where on earth is he taking this meatball for a walk? Let's do like a big background here. And then we need a pathway that goes like this. And a pathway that curves around like this. Then a tree, just because he's probably walking in a park, to be honest. Let's do another tree over here as well. This is going to be a big old bushy tree. There we go. I think the squirrel needs a little bit more personality. And by that, I mean a top hat. Let's just move this down a bit. Oh no, that looks terrible. Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? We need to fix this. There we go, that's better. Yes. And because he's a gentleman, he's gonna be wearing a bow tie as well. Just a gentleman squirrel out walking his meatball. Nothing. It sounds so weird. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Now we need to add the background and then we're pretty much done. And you know what? I don't think there's much more that I can add to that. There you go. Thank you, Curry Woman, for your amazing idea of a squirrel walking its pet meatball in the park. Right then, up next is a suggestion from Purple Flowers 1226, which says, draw the green baby from Who's Your Daddy holding a knife. So you pretty much want me to draw a psychotic baby with a knife. Okay, now I've got an image of literally the baby being like this with a knife. This is a knife. Stab. So let's start off with a giant baby head. Now I'm thinking literally giant. There we go. Now this will actually be the second time that I've drawn a baby on this series, but that is fine. That is absolutely fine. Okay, let's go ahead and draw big eyes. Big eyes also seem to be a feature of this episode. There we go. And we'll make these angry eyes in a second. So if we just cut across there and then cut across there. Oh my goodness, that looks awful. Let's try that again, shall we? So we're going to do the evil eyebrows first, just like this. And then we're going to add the other bits of the eyeballs. Oh my goodness. It looks like Spider-Man. And then we're going to do a big, wide, evil mouth, just like this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is going to be terrifying. Especially when I add teeth like this. Oh, this guy's gonna be a savage. An absolute savage. Perfect. It looks like Venom now. So to try and make him look less scary, let's add like some big eyes and let's make them kawaii so it doesn't look too scary. But I don't know how we're gonna achieve that. That is demonic. That is absolutely demonic. Okay, let's grab a bigger brush. Also grab some white and try and make this a little bit more kawaii. That looks better. Still very terrifying. Oh, and next up, we're gonna need a knife. This is literally gonna give me nightmares. I'm sorry if you get nightmares from this. This is... Oh no, why did I choose to draw this? You know what? No, I can't use this knife. I just can't use it. It's way too aggressive. Let me grab one that's a little bit more suited. Are you ready? I've chosen the knife. Boom! There we go. A Hello Kitty knife. I have no idea why these exist because that's literally a real life product, but it's perfect for this baby right here. It looks a little bit safer at least. Okay, so before we do the arm, we're gonna need to add a hand. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. This baby has ginormous hands, or this knife is very, very small. You decide. And from there, we can add the arm like this, and then the other bit of the arm like this. He's holding a Hello Kitty knife. Why does this exist? And then we need a body as well. So I guess the body can come down like this, maybe. He's kind of like crawling, I guess. Or he's just got his hand behind his back, looking very, very scary. I don't like it. I don't like it. Now, I was going to draw this guy in white, but it was specifically asked to be green. So let's go ahead and color in the baby's green hand. A green baby with a very, very psychotic smile holding a Hello Kitty knife. Some would call it a masterpiece. There you go, hand done. Now let's color the rest of this baby in green, and he's gonna look kind of like some crazy Hulk baby. And I think I might try something cool with the eyes because I think the mouth is cool, but the eyes are just way too aggressive. One last little bit, and there we go. Green baby. Of course. Now, what I want to try with this baby is just getting rid of the eyes. Don't worry, they're not lost forever. And then adding in the cutest eyes you could ever see. Because the Who's Your Daddy baby has like really small googly eyes. So I'm going to add those in and see what those look like. So for example, this giant eye right here. Let's see if we can add one there. Yeah, that looks a lot cuter, a lot less demonic than the other one. And copy and paste that one over to... here. So it kind of looks creepy, but yeah, not as crazy as the guy before. That's a lot better. Right, let's get ourselves some coloring in the mouth. I'll color in the teeth in a second, but first, we need a big, red, crazy mouth. Oh, those teeth look menacing. Now, he doesn't look as psychotic now. He looks a little bit cute, but a little bit crazy at the same time now. Where would a baby like this be with a Hello Kitty knife? That seems about right. Yep, definitely. That seems good. Okay, let's add some finishing touches, then we're done. Then we just need 2 nostrils for good luck, and there you go, the green baby with a knife. That was so random. I did not expect it to turn out like this. But there you go. There's another one complete. The next one is sent in by LOL, I'm a person. And they suggest a banana farting on an apple. I have got this. So for this one, we're going to need our 2 characters. The first one being the banana and the second one being the apple. Right, let's give them some faces. And most importantly for the banana, a butt. Let's do the banana first. So we need an eye here and an eye here. And he's going to be sneakily looking this way at the apple that he is farting on, which is... How do you guys come up with this stuff? And we're also gonna add some arms because he's covering his mouth like this because he's laughing. He thinks he's absolutely hilarious. And there you go. Look at that. Cheeky banana. And speaking of cheeks... I can't believe I just said that. We are gonna add a banana's booty. There we go. That's a pretty big butt for a banana. So let's just color in the eyes. And then when we color in the butt, it will look fine. We just need to turn the banana around a little bit more. And then we need to give the apple the most shocked face you have ever seen on a piece of fruit. Here we go. Let's see if this actually matches up properly. Not really, but we can kind of make it work later on. It's because the banana is so many different shades of yellow. It's gonna be hard to get it right, but... that looks so weird. Now, if we turn this banana around, he should be able to fart at the apple. This is so weird. This is so weird. And then we need to add some legs. Let's add a leg here. Oh, geez, that's the wrong color. There we go. That's better. And then one here, and then a little foot, and then a little foot. There we go. This is a very strange drawing. We also need a very nice green puff of air. So let's just make any kind of green puff. There we go, I guess. That's better. That's better. And then we can add a little bit more afterwards. Okay, now on to the apple, who's gonna have a really shocked face. So we need big eyes on this guy, just like this. And we also need like a shocked mouth. There we go. Let's also give him like really spindly little arms because he's a little fat apple. So we need to come out like this. There we go. Let's do him looking down as well because obviously he's extremely offended. Okay, there we go. A very shocked apple. Now we want to do some eyebrows just to make him look even more shocked. And then I've just had an amazing idea. I randomly want to add one of these hats. So let's go like this. And you'll know the hat I mean when I finish drawing it. Hopefully, anyway. There we go. That's it. That's the kind of hat I wanted. Now, I just need to add a background and then I think we're done. And there you go, guys. It's all done. A banana farting on an apple. I have no idea why you come up with this stuff, but... you do. But apart from that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for all of your comments on the previous video. If you want your chance for your comment to be drawn in the next video, then please put it in the comment section down below, and I will choose 3 of them for next time to draw. But apart from that, I really do hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, a big fat thumbs up would be awesome, and also, if this happens to be the first video you've seen by me, then please do consider subscribing to join Team TDM today for daily gameplay videos. Apart from that, thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!